all of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Are you a jerk for ratting on somebody? Well, this somebody is talking about ratting on their brother-in-law. It says, my brother-in-law has been sober for over a year. He's been a lifelong drinker, but over the last 5 years, he's been a disaster. He got 2 DUIs, lost 3 jobs, and his wife left him. Last week, I was out making some sales calls when I stopped into a dive bar for a burger. That's when I noticed my brother-in-law sitting in front of a beer on the other side of the bar. He clearly saw me too. He started acting nervous. Then he quickly paid his tab and he left without saying a word to me. I don't want to be a rat, but I also don't want to do something that could stop him from getting the help he clearly needs. I don't feel like we are close enough for me to approach him by myself, so should I betray my brother-in-law and tell my wife or keep it quiet?
He's going to hit you with the, I swear it was just an O'Doul's.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to prove it wasn't.
There's no way to prove it wasn't, Kevin.
Unless you ask the bar if they serve O'Doul's, and if they don't, be like, how'd you get an O'Doul's in a bar that doesn't serve it?
Well, every bar has a non-alcoholic beer, even the Moose Lodge.
Okay. That's a thing they got to do?
Most bars.
And sometimes the bartenders will protect the patron and say, well, we can't give you information because...
And if you didn't ask on the spot right then and there, the bartender might not even remember.
I'm not saying that it isn't O'Doul's, but that's gonna, if he's hiding something, he's gonna have a clever answer for you.
Yeah, this one you may not want to get involved in.
Until something happens and he does something else to bring his life down?
Well, you can say you saw him, but you didn't know what he was drinking. I mean, you don't know what he was drinking.
Yeah, if I was married to somebody and I saw their brother-in-law who's struggling with alcohol, I'd go back to my wife and say, hey, I saw your brother. He was drinking a beer. I just want to let you know, make sure he's okay. Could have been an O'Doul's. I don't know. But
totally could have been an O'Doul's.
I saw him at the bar. Maybe you want to check on him. I don't really care if he's mad at me because deep down I'm doing this because I care about him.
But just be ready for him to turn it around on you.
And be ready for him to O'Doul's your ass. That's what people do.
You're right.
Oh, it's just an O'Doul's, Kevin.
Now, the question that I have is, he's talking about ratting on his brother-in-law by telling his wife, which would be the sister. And if you just said, hey, I saw your brother in a bar. He's sitting there. It looked like a beer in front of him. Could have been anything. I don't know what it was. Could have been non-alcoholic. Maybe you could say that. Be like, I just thought I'd let you know. Because the question to me would be like, is your responsibility to your wife to let her know something like this? Because imagine if the brother then killed himself or other people in an accident. And they're like, oh my gosh, we didn't know that he was back to drinking again. And you had actually seen him and could have said something and maybe an intervention could have happened.
Look, no one's going to get mad at you if you tell your wife that you saw the brother. If he's mad at you, that's because he's projecting his anger and his issues. You're doing it out of a place of concern and kindness. You can go to bed knowing you're not ratting somebody out. You're actually letting somebody know that you're concerned about their behavior. Ratting out would be me ratting out Virginia for stealing something here at work. And
when you see me like loading a printer into my back seat.
Yeah, and then I go to our boss and say, I saw her take the printer.
She took that desk jet printer.
And honestly, I think she's been drinking on the job, and I think she took a lot of stuff from your desk as well.
But just tell your wife. I mean, if you're going to tell her that you saw him in the bar with what appeared to be some sort of draft beverage, tell her. I know what he's going to say. He's going to say it was an O'Doul's. He's going to say it was a non-alcoholic beer and that he's not drinking again. You got to play a little, chess with this guy.
The other thing, too, is if he's got a drinking problem, the last place he needs to be at is in a bar. So that alone, by him being in a bar, you could go, I don't want you to get triggered, even if you are drinking. And let's be honest, it's not a non-alcoholic beer. He's drinking beer.
But he's going to say it is.
No one's going to the bar to get an O'Doul's. In fact, no one goes to the store to get an O'Doul's. They're disgusting.
Who's buying O'Doul's?
Yeah.
I don't know. They all make them now.
I know.
Heineken, Busch.
I'm just doing my bit.
They do have trace amounts of alcohol in them still, don't they?
So
Small.
trace, yeah.
Small.
You can't catch a buzz.
Okay.
You'd have to drink. I'd have to drink 900 O'Douls just to even make a dent.
That'd be rough.
You would be peeing so much.
To a point where it's not. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah. What am I doing? Where's my whiskey?
Well, 63% of the people are going to let the sister know, hey, I saw your brother in a bar. Do with it what you will. He had looked like a beer in front of him. Don't know what kind it was, but.
And you don't have to condemn them. You don't have to be like, I saw your
right.
dirtbag brother. You
Right.
can just go, hey, I'm concerned. I saw your bro there, you know?
I think it's the energy behind it, because sometimes people rat people out because they just want to be rats. And other times you say something out of concern and saying, hey, I could be the difference between him getting some help or other people around him making sure that he is okay, or I could say nothing. And that almost seems a little bit more selfish.
I mean, if Virginia knew the laundry list of things I could rat her out on, Kevin, she wouldn't sleep for a month.
Whatever. The game can be played both ways.
I'm a sweetheart. You got nothing on me.
Whatever.
This person wants to know if they're a jerk for not watching their friends' dogs. It says here, so I've been friends with this girl for about 15 years. She lives in Weston, and I live in downtown Hollywood. So she called me 2 weeks ago and told me that she's going out of town for her daughter's birthday, and she asked me if I can watch her dogs for 5 days while she's gone. She has 4 French bulldogs, and I have 2 cats. I told her, sorry, I can't. First of all, because I've got 2 cats, and second of all, I leave for work at 6 a.m. and I get home at 4 p.m. She said, that's okay. I just keep them caged up. But I hate putting animals in a cage. Plus, I do not want to be responsible for these dogs. I heard they are expensive because she bought them from a breeder. Now she's mad at me and said never to call her for anything. Am I being a jerk with this?
No, your friend sucks. And you should drop her like a hot sack of potatoes.
You don't have to watch somebody's animals if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Ask
No.
Jay Bird what happened when he watched them cats that time.
It was a cat that was literally 12 years ago. The
Cat hasn't been heard from since.
owners were jerks. The cat wasn't great, and you have no idea what you're talking about,
That
lady.
cat sprinted away from Jay Bird to never be seen again.
Gone.
13 years ago. Still telling that
That's
story.
a great story.
It's not that great. And cats run to you, you witch.
That's probably where it was running.
Okay. Nobody thinking you're a jerk on that.
No.
No, you're not. Don't let anybody gaslight you and make you feel bad. If you don't want to take somebody's animals, you don't have to.
Could you imagine asking somebody for a favor, them saying, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. You jerk, never call me again.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine, I'll never call you again.
Sitting of the friend group.
Yeah.
I am fine with that.